us about the way things ended with Tennessee, and what was that process like for you?
Of course, I've come to peace about it. I'm with the Eagles. We're 10-1. We're doing a really good job here. Of course, early on, I had mixed emotions, but I changed my family life forever. That was the goal. I'm thankful for Tennessee, but I'm here in Philly now.
And you said after the game that you already kind of feel like you won in a way.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like regardless of how the trade and everything goes down, but I feel like me personally, I feel like I won. And I say that because, like I said, I changed my family life forever. That's the goal, especially growing up where I'm from, and of course I want to do great and come out of great days. But that's the reason why we play the game.
What are your just general observations of
Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I will be talking about A.J. Brown will be highly emotional against the Tennessee Titans, and also we just getting healthy just in time. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. Let's get into it. Let's talk about A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown, as you seen in the beginning, said a couple things like, look, I went to the Eagles, it changed my life financially, so Tennessee is the past. He had some mixed feelings about it in the beginning, but now he just a full Philadelphia Eagle. I'm not buying it too much. I'm not gonna lie. Do I believe he's fully in with the Eagles? Absolutely. The games he had, the stuff he showed up to. But in the back of my mind, I know he still feels some type of way about Tennessee. He clowned them for not having nobody to get open, and he watches their games. Tennessee Titans, salute to them though. They're still a 7-4 team, a decent team, a very good team at that. Their method has not changed with or without A.J. Brown, but the receiving core and all that has changed as far as the passing game without A.J. Brown drastically. And A.J. Brown's like, look, man, all these receivers getting paid at least $100 million. I wanted that too. Tyreek Hill, who's playing at a high level, by the way, of course. Devontae Adams, and those guys. And he believes he's up there with those guys. I believe he's up there with those guys. I always say, give A.J. Brown Aaron Rodgers. Give A.J. Brown Russell Wilson in Seattle. So I think A.J. Brown is up there with those guys, and I don't think asking for $25 million a year was ridiculous. I don't think so. He don't think so. But hey, it played out in our favor, and I think he want to cook these guys. I believe and I know he want to cook these guys. That's just the guy he is. But my thing is, with these highly emotional games, it could go way left and it could go way right. So he could have probably one of his worst games of his career against Tennessee because it's in his mind too much. Or he could have one of his best games. I won't judge him either way. If he had one of his best games, that's AJ. If he had one of his worst games, it's like, hey, it is what it is. It's highly emotional. You go back to Nick Sirianni against the Colts. He coached one of his worst games and came back the next game and coached one of his best games. And we had a high-scoring game, scored 40 points. And last game, we just scored one of our lows, 17 points. So it's just too much. Like, even if I put the Eagles to the side, when Tom Brady played the Patriots, he had probably one of his worst games. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the time, they won the Super Bowl and they were Super Bowl contenders. But when he went back and played New England, he just didn't look the same. It was too much on his mind. That tends to happen when teams play their old teams. Well, when players play their old teams, that tends to happen. So I hope that don't happen for AJ. Hopefully he had one of his best games. But hey, let's get into the team in general. Fletcher Cox, an interview saying he feel good. Got Dallas Goddard. Like, look, I got the brace off. Chicago, I should be ready to go. I'm good. Once I clear off IR, I will be ready to play. Avonte Maddox seemed like he good. He should be ready to play once he's off of IR. Jordan Davis, I didn't even get a chance to talk about it yesterday, but Jordan Davis is basically back. He's on the active roster or in that 21 practice window, whatever you want to call it. He's basically back. I don't see nothing holding him back besides coaches. But other than that, man, we getting healthy just in time. CD Deuce will be back before the playoffs. And, you know, it's a long season, so injuries definitely happen. It is what it is. It is what it is. But it's not season ending for our core guys. They will be back very soon. Chicago will see Dallas Goedert within 2 weeks. So, all right, man. But what do you think and how do you feel just about the news in general? A.J. Brown, I believe it's going to be highly emotional this game. But hopefully it go the right way. Because if not, that's 3 straight bad weeks. I already know how Eagles fans are. They gonna start talking about that we overpay him, this and that, or he's just gonna have one of those monster games and like that's why you pay that man $100 million. I think Jalen Hurts will try to feature his man because he want this game. So we gonna see if they can make it happen. Also, the team just getting healthy, in general. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Ghost.
This one, man.